Bleeding deadly.
How you doing? Welcome back to Bleeding Deadly Toys. Today we're going to do another unboxing for you. It's a big fella. It's going to be Hot Toys Armoured Endgame Thanos. And as I always say with Hot Toys, if it has a handle, it's a good one. So stay tuned and we'll try to get this out of the box, let you know, we'll see what he looks like. Okay guys, we're going to have a go with this. I've never done an unboxing video of a Hot Toy before, so don't judge me too harshly. But first thing I say about this is he's massive and he's heavy. The weight of it when you try to lift it up. But straight away, a pretty cool box. Obviously, you have the picture of the man himself on the box there, the Avengers logo. So, again, it's just a slip case. Nothing fancy on the back. All your information. It's like a workout trying to move this. So we take off this and we get straight into it. I don't know how clear it is to see there, but we just take them out. I think they see a bit better. Okay, box out of the way. That's not the part we want. Straight away. Gives one with a good few accessories with him. An extra head, helmet, the posable hand, gauntlet hand, the fist gauntlet hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra hands, and his blade. Good amount of accessories there. Have a look. Oh, the blade is just on its own in that box. I think we just get straight to the big lad. We'll take him out first. Worry about the accessories in a minute. He's a big fella. Heavy, alright. Put him there for a second. Stand him there so he doesn't fall over on us. Look what's underneath. Just a stand, his Avengers logo stand. His name on it. Move this stuff out of the way. Now, here's the man himself. That's impressive straight away when you take it out. The sheer size of him alone. Put the paint job on it. It's pretty cool. All the weathering and the damage from all his battles over the years. As you know from the movies, he didn't mind getting his hands dirty. The back, not so much armour on the back, but obviously he doesn't need it. The front is where you want to be protecting. The fins on the side. Pretty nice. He's fairly heavy. Good weight in him. It's a plastic all the thing. It does look very metallic-y, but it's plastic. We have all these protectors just to protect all the material. He's pretty awesome. The first thing I wanted to check when I got him was the size comparison. So I'm going to stand up here. I have this other guy over here. Also Hot Toys that everybody might recognise. That's the difference. He is a bit of a beast. Pretty cool. So if you have on your detolf, I reckon he's a 2 shelfer for the detolf. A good size. Yeah, we'll have a look at the accessories now. See what we get one. Yeah, there we have it. There's all your accessories with them. Nice selection there. What I like actually most is the fact that the helmet is a separate piece. It's not stuck to one of the head sculpts, which means then you can just basically pop it on them. Should just slot straight on. Also means if you want to do his pose where he has the helmet on top of the sword, if any customers out there want to do a big sitting on the rocks or anything, you can take the helmet off pretty handy enough. It's a nice fit as well, nice and snug. There's a little bit of foam on the back of it there on the inside, just to kind of on the top, just stop any scratching on the paint. It's actually all the way around it, it's on the inside of everywhere, just a little foam kind of layer. Helmet is the same, beat up, nice bit of weathering there on the sides, kind of scratched and worn metal effect. Pretty nice attention to detail, as Hot Toys always do. They always have a nice attention to detail. You have your extra head here, and your grumpy face. There's a nice kind of flesh, well not flesh tone, his flesh tone. There's a nice paint job on him. Always a great detail. The teeth look really cool as well. Oh, that's another nice accessory. And then we have the gauntlet hand. I know he doesn't have this in Endgame, it's not really accurate, but it's a pretty cool piece for Thanos. So you can bend the fingers, so you can try have him doing the snap. So if you have the Infinity War version, you could probably use this piece and add it onto him. Try to have him doing the snap. You bend his fingers down, the thumb down, get him kind of just about to do it. Does light up as well. It has light up features. We'll have a look in the video a bit later in the video to try and get that organised. I'll do it this second. Then you have the fist hand, the gauntlet, closed fist. This is static, you can't move these fingers. This is basically just, you want to have that on them. Poses at the right at the wrist there. Has a nice protector on it. This is where you have the battery panel, just in under here. It should just pop off, I think. Bit stiff there now. There we go. Bit stiff. There's 4 pegs on it, so you have to kind of give it a bit of a tug. A little screwdriver there to open it and put the batteries in. We'll do that a bit later in the video. I won't waste too much time messing around with that. So that's pretty cool. I'll have a look, check how it lights up there in a minute. He has all the Infinity Stones in this one, so it's basically an end of Infinity War version when he actually gets all of them. Yeah, a few extra hands, mostly for holding his blade. Put it in both hands. He has 2 kind of, I'm gonna strangle you hands. Pretty cool. I don't know if they fit around the neck of Cap, for example. But good size hands, ready to grab someone if we do any posing. And then he has 2 open hands. Pretty cool. He also has 2 fist hands, which are already on him. So good selection. Good selection of hands there now if you want to. Sorry about that. Yeah, good selection of hands if you want to do some posing, you know, get a few scenes from the movie. And then we have his weapon of choice, the double-sided blade. It's pretty nice detail in this as well. Nice kind of metallic finish on it. It is a bit, I don't know what it's made of in the movie. I don't know if it has any things, but I feel like it should have a few dents here and there. It's very kind of crisp, you know. If he's been through a few battles and a few wars, I feel like it should have a dent here and there. But otherwise, it's a pretty nice design. They have all the intricate little designs in it. Handle. Don't think the handle comes apart. It looks like it should in the middle. No, it's one solid piece. So presumably you can just wrap the hand around it there and have the hands gripping it if you want to swap it out. Again, I won't do it now. We'll get some photographs of poses at the end of the video. Nice piece. And have a look now. Let's move some of this aside. Have a quick look at the main man himself. See what he's like. Posability with this. As you know, hot toys are kind of restrict. They kind of tell you to restrict movement. You don't want you posing them all over the place and getting damaged. So, head, pretty good range. Ball and socket. The neck is kind of static. There's no that part doesn't move at all. There's no waist movement or anything like that. Well, probably is underneath the armour, but the armour kind of has them fairly rigid. The arms has the seamless body on it, so you don't see any joints. So you can't pose them around a bit and move them up. You get the crease in the same, make it look like proper muscles. Nice bit. I think it feels like it's ratcheted anyway as well. Yeah, there's a bit of ratchet movement in there. You can hear it. There's a movement in the wrist. Nice ratchet in the actual shoulder, under the shoulder, under the armpit as well. You can hear the ratchet. That's always a good sign, because you can have them holding the blade up for a long period of time without it getting worn. And ratchet in there as well. I'll take off all these later on for a photo, but they're just basically, they have them to stop the paint rub when it's in the box. But it's nice the way when you move the arm, it kind of moves, makes it look like kind of proper flesh as you move it. It's a nice little touch. And then your wrist movement. Good kind of waist movement, side to side. And then his hips, he has cloths kind of underneath there. So there's a cloth kind of under armour. Kind of feels like a scuba kind of suit. Then he has his leg movement, knee movement, all ratcheted joints, pretty cool. Ratchets in the knees, ratchets in the waist. So you have him standing up on top of somebody. Do some photographs of him later, moved around, a bit more time to mess around with. And he has some ankle movement and toe pivot as well. He has ankle side to side as well, and up and down, which helps. Get some wide stances on him and some battle poses. Pretty cool. That's it. Great figure all in all. You have some Hot Toys, you have Avengers. I would assume this is a must. I've got a Hulk. I imagine I haven't got a Hulk right on hand at this moment, but I'd be curious to see if Hulk was similar size. I think he is. He's a little bit smaller maybe. But as I said, compared to Cap, he's a good kind of 1/3 taller than him. But pretty good figure. I'm really impressed by the look of him anyway. Nice. I love the battle kind of scratches. Even though this is a clean version, the battle damage version is going to be a lot more dirty and damaged and stuff like that. But great figure. Just a real menacing looking thing. This is definitely a centerpiece for anybody. Nice little kind of two tones and kind of pinky kind of tints everywhere, just to make it look like a glare on the armour. Like. Pretty cool, and even the span at the shoulders, just brilliant. I might try to get some pictures of him squaring off against the Hulk soon enough on the page. Keep an eye. But just a cool figure. What I'll do is I'll try bear with me and I'll just get the batteries into this gauntlet, give you a look at it before we finish the video. Okay, so just a quick one before we let you go, won't keep you around too long. We're going to open the battery compartment here. Always handy to have a little kind of I'll call it a glass, kind of glasses size screwdriver, just to get these little fiddly screws out. So if you haven't got a lot of patience, a lot of people don't use these. You know, a couple of friends of mine don't even bother with the battery compartments, but we put it in just to give you an idea of what it looks like. Bear with me for a minute. It's just one screw there, and should come out. So these are always kind of fiddly. So move it as you're unscrewing it. Just to, there we go. Now, here's the hard part. Gotta have either really small hands or a lot of patience. Try and get these in there. So we have one. Best trick is to just kind of get the first one in and then get the second one, just kind of push it in the top. Yeah, that's two. And that's three. So 3 batteries it takes. Comes with the figure, comes in the box. The battery compartment back on. We won't tighten it too much because I don't think I'll be leaving them in myself. And then we knock on, there's a little switch here as well. Just a little on and off switch. Let's see how this looks. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's worth a couple of seconds of heartache just to get the idea of it. There's one on the thumb there. Now, I'm curious now. That's the fist hand. So I'm curious now how the other one goes on, because I'm presuming it lights up the other one. So I'm just going to try pop it off. So just pull it off like that. Basically just pop it off. I'm going to try the movable, opposable hand. So I think it's just a light box here. Yeah, there we have it. It's just a light. So it goes into the hand. So you just pop the other hand on. Ball and socket again. So don't be afraid to just push it in. Oh, fairly sturdy. And there you have it. That's the posable hand with the light up soul stones. That's pretty cool. And the same again, when you're popping it around to the figure, you just pop it off, ball and socket, and then that should just pop straight on. To give you an idea of what it looks like. I won't pop them off now, but we'll do some photographs later on. Well, there you have it. It's pretty straightforward. The batteries are a bit fiddly. If you have no patience, so get someone who has, just to give you a hand. Give you a hand. There you go, no pun intended. But that's it. We'll leave it at that. I won't bore you any longer. There we have Thanos, the World Destroyer, however, all his the Titan, many names he has. I'd recommend this figure. It's pretty cool. Save up, get it for your Christmas present, and hopefully we'll try to do a few unboxing videos for you again. Thanks a lot for listening. Enjoy. Bye bye. Okay, just a quick little extra thing. Didn't realise these were actually magnetized, so you can pull them off. Just a bit of extra posability. And then a bit of the scary part, when you need to change the gauntlet hand, you gotta pull the socket out of place basically. Ooh, there you go. That's how you do that. And then you change the gauntlet from the center. You basically just pop that bit out. There we go. Feels like you're breaking it, but it's okay, trust me. Okay, just threw that in there for a bit of extra thing. See you now. Bye bye.